this around. I did not know this video was going. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. You remember when I was telling you I had some dream? I think it was like last week, and there was like some kind of alien-like thing with all these like tentacles that they didn't have. It looked kind of like an octopus, but they didn't have a head. And they were like, they could spawn. They could spawn and make new, they could make more of those things. And it kind of looked, that's me. It kind of looked something like this, you all. It had things, I can't zoom that up. It had things on it like that, but then their legs were even, their legs were longer and skinnier, but they didn't have a head on them. They didn't have a head on them, but their legs were longer and skinnier, maybe kind of like that in my dream. And guess what's happening right now? Now it says I'm telling you that these extraterrestrials, there are a spider type of an extraterrestrial. And you know, this was the most scariest thing I've ever saw. That movie right there, Predator. You see, he had like a spider-like mouth. Why do you think they want to do a movie like that? Why do you think they want to do a movie about that? And why do you think they wanted to do something about Spider-Man? Okay, Spider-Man. There had to be something to Spider-Man. Why do they want to make a superhero movie about a Spider-Man, a man getting bit by a spider? You have to ask yourself that. You really do. And look at this. Look at these UNESCO. Look at that big spider. This is the UNESCO sites. Some say aliens have whatever. Yes, you know, I don't think they just put those there for nothing. I think that these extraterrestrials, they are a species. Look at all of this. There's too much stuff on here about extraterrestrials in the form of spiders. There's way too much about it for it not to be true. That's what I want to say. Way, way, way too much about it. I think it's more than meets the eye. I really think it is. But yeah, look at this. Look at this ancient fossilized spider right here. So yeah, I did see these things in my dream, and they had things like this on them. Let me do this. Their legs kind of looked like this right there in my dream, and they were spawning more and more. And it was creepy. I couldn't get rid of them. I couldn't. Yeah. Hello. You're also very welcome. Look at this. National Geographic thing right here. Look at this. It's from space. Why do they want to put this there for somebody up in space to see? They want to put that there because there's some kind of something up in space, you all. There really is. There's too much going on. And you may say, well, this woman has done lost it. She thinks there's spiders that look like the extraterrestrials that have like a spider form. I am beginning to believe this. All this stuff that is put out there, that's what I think. I really do think that because there's just too much going on. Now this I didn't like this. This was creepy. This was creepy because his mouth opened up like that in that movie. And they were trying to hide from him. Like I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, how he put mud all over his body so it couldn't detect him. Yeah. Yes, you are. This is, and okay, let's think of another one. The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings. How they encountered the great big spiders in there. They were great big, and they could talk. And they wanted to eat his companions, okay? There's just way too much going on. Spider alien screenshot. Look at that, you all. Spider alien screenshot. There's way, way too much. So any of these movies, and they bust in spiders in space. There's too many of these. When you see all these magazines, these comics, these movies about extraterrestrials that are in the shape of aliens or spiders, alien spiders, it's not just science fiction. It's not. It is real. They exist. And you know, I'm going to just tell you right now, I don't think they're too nice. I don't think they're too nice, and I don't think they probably like humans. They don't. I don't think they like human beings. I think they want to eat them. I really do. They just spin you up in your web, spin you around and around and around and then have their way with you. This is, no, there's just too much going on, y'all. There really is. Look at this. Look. Fear the skies, the 10 most evil aliens. Oh, wow, you all, look at this. Okay, I think there's truth in these comics. Maybe we should go read these comics, and that'll give us a better hint of what type of extraterrestrials that are out there. And maybe we could. That'll give us a pretty good idea, because it's not make-believe at all. It isn't. Yeah, they eat people after they spin their poison on it. Like, I've never seen this before. Look at this. The Mandalorian rebel spiders. Well, I've never heard of them. Kind of looks like the ant people. It does look like the ant people. It really does. I didn't even know this movie exists. How did that happen? That looks like a great big ant with great big pincher teeth. Just get them right in front of you is what they do. If you've ever been bit by an ant, you know it don't feel good, especially those great big red ants. It does not feel good at all. Yes. Yeah, so they made a movie about Spider-Man because maybe they wanted to introduce us to something like that. Look, he's got a big spider on his chest. Look at that. Spider-Man. Spider-Man was... And I don't know, you all. I was sitting here and I looked at, I don't even know why I typed in spiders again, but I did see one in my dream, and it wasn't just one, it was a whole bunch of them, and they had legs like an octopus-like, but I couldn't describe it. But it wasn't like an octopus. It wasn't. They was kind of like this right here, and their legs were skinnier. They were kind of like this. Their legs were skinnier and kind of like that in my dream, but they were these type of legs right here, and they literally would wrap themselves around things. And I don't even know what happened in that dream. I woke up. Yeah, so I think they can kind of creep into your dreamland too, in your dream state. They are the politicians. They could be, because it says that they can, this type of extraterrestrial alien, they can attach themselves to the human body. They can get in on the inside of you. That's what they said. They can get on the inside of you. Look at it. It's like gotten on this woman's, look like maybe this got on somebody's face. But yeah, there's been movies about extraterrestrial things. They get inside of your body. And it's not nice. It isn't nice. I would not want to meet one of them. I wouldn't, because I don't know if I would be prepared to battle them. I don't. I really don't. Look at this. Solar spider. Solar spider aliens. Okay, they're getting somebody used to these spiders that are aliens. Okay, how many hints do we need? How many hints do we need to start thinking outside the box? Okay, this ain't make-believe. It's not. It really isn't make-believe. They exist. Martian spiders. Look at that. Martian. You're a black spider. You don't have the animal blood. You are an animal. Look at this. Martian spiders. Martian spiders. So with that being said, yeah, I just wanted to get on here because I did have something show up in my dream, and then I mentioned on this video that there were spiders on the moon. Not this video, a video that I did last week. What was that video about? It was like the Norway spiral is what it was. The Norway spiral, and somebody was talking about us sending a missile to the moon looking for water or something. But before that, I did a short live video showing a book about spiders on the moon, because there was believed that the spiders, the extraterrestrial, the Zetas, could take like a spider-like form. And you can see by all the comics here and the movies and stuff, there's something to it. There's something to it. And with that being said, I'm probably going to have to go because I made some spaghetti and I did. I made some spaghetti and I haven't ate yet. I thought I want to come up here and I wanted to show these because it is important, you all. It is important to be able to identify the certain types of extraterrestrial. And I don't think they're all cartoony. They could very well look like something like that. They really could. That's very intimidating. There's no way I could watch this movie again. I couldn't watch it. But if you do a Google search and you can see spider aliens, because this is for informational purposes, educational purposes, you can find all kinds of things. I don't think they're our friends. I don't. And look at this. Look at this, you all. Watch this. CNN, how depictions of aliens have evolved. Now, why do they want to do this? What? This is kind of like what I saw in my dream. I'm not joking, but they were smaller. Yeah. It reminds you of some of the creatures in the Upside Down Stranger Things. Yeah. They're parasites. Well, and guess what? Parasites feed off of you. They do. They feed off your energy, and they'll feed off your body if you let them. All of that, you all. All of that. So you've been abducted. I hope I haven't been abducted by them. The only abduction I remember was laying on a metal table. I think when I was a teenager, laying on a metal table with a white sheet. Okay, that's what I remember. Yeah, insectoids. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things, you all. And these, it just doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. And Spider-Man and versus aliens. So it's just so much stuff going on. But I am going to go. Let's hope we never get to see them. I have a feeling we will probably see those types of extraterrestrials, if not in our lifetime, probably in our children's lifetime, that we will see those. And it won't be pleasant. It will not. How many people actually have attached to them? Yeah, I believe that people do have these attached to them because it does affect your thoughts and your behaviors. It affects you. And you're no longer yourself because something else is controlling you. That's what it boils down to. Something else is controlling you. You're just a host for the extraterrestrial is what you are, a host for them to reside in and feed off of. And that's what I think. It's just like Star Wars, yeah. But we've got to get this information out. We really do, of the different types of extraterrestrials. And some of them are good and some of them are not good. Some of them do not have our best interests at heart. And I believe that these type, they don't have our best interests at heart. These extraterrestrial spider-like beings, they don't. They don't. I am going to go. Please give this video a thumbs up because this news needs to get out. And you know, it's not easy getting news like this out because people don't want to say, hey, did you know there's spider aliens? There's spider extraterrestrials? Because people think you done lost it. Well, I'm sorry. There's too much information being put out there in comic books and movies, in news stations. There's way too much evidence. Too many clues being dropped. Too much propaganda about the extraterrestrial species of spider aliens. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. You might see me again. You just might. But I wanted to get on here, and I thought, well, I can get on here for a few minutes. Yeah, hello. Thank you all so much. Please give this video a thumbs up so other people can see it. And I am going to go. So, but look at that. This is from outer space. Right there, they got these great big spiders that can be seen right here. And you can just see all kinds of them. They're all over the place. from the air. You can see them from the air. I'm going to go again. I'm going to say it. I'm going to push that button right there. Yes.